Hello children, let's start our next topic, next lesson. I need to say this is the last lesson in your physics, that is sound. What is sound? Everybody knows, everybody hears, you are hearing me right now. I am producing the sound. What actually the sound is? Sound is a form of energy that produces a sensation of hearing in ears. Sound is a form of energy that produces a sensation of hearing in our ears. Sound is a form of energy produces a sensation of hearing in our ears. So, it is also a form of energy. This is the definition of sound. Next, sound. How is sound produced? How are you able to hear me? How is sound produced? Sound is produced by vibrating objects. Sound is produced by vibrating objects. When I am speaking something, what is vibrating? My vocal cords, which are in my throat. Those vocal cords are vibrating. What is vibration actually? Vibration means a rapid means fast, to and fro motion of an object. In my throat there are vocal cords. Those vocal cords are continuously moving to and fro. To and fro means aage piche. So vibration means a rapid to and fro motion of an object. A rapid to and fro. Vibration means a rapid to and fro motion of an object. In my throat, what is vibrating? My vocal cords. How are they vibrating? They are moving to and fro, aage and piche. And one more important thing, children, sound needs a material medium to travel. In the absence of medium, the sound will not travel. Let me give you the example. When we go to space, when one person speaks to another one, they are not able to hear. Why? Because there is no air. There is no medium through which the sound can travel. So they have to talk to each other through walkie-talkie. They have to talk to each other. They have to speak to each other with walkie-talkie. Otherwise, they won't be able to hear each other. So, sound needs a medium to travel. In the absence of medium, sounds cannot travel, so one cannot hear anything. I have given you the example of space. The medium can be solid, medium can be liquid, medium can be gas. Gas is what? Air. Air is a mixture of gases. When I am speaking something, you are able to hear me. That means the sound is traveling through air. When you throw a stone in the water, into the water, then what happens? You hear a splashing sound. That sound, that means here the medium is water to air. And when you blow or that pipe or mouth organ, when you play these things, you are blowing the sound. In that case, the medium is solid. Okay, so there can be different mediums for the sound to travel. Medium can be solid, liquid or gas. It can be anything, solid, liquid or gas. That is what I told you. Sound needs a medium to travel. In the absence of medium, sound will not travel. When sound travels in the form of wave. Sound travel in the sound is a wave. That is why it is known as sound wave. Sound is a wave. What is wave? A wave is a disturbance. Wave क्या है? Disturbance है. That moves through a medium. वो एक medium से pass होता है. Medium can be air, medium can be liquid, medium can be solid. When the particles of a medium set the neighboring particle into motion, when I am speaking, the disturbance cord or the vibration which is produced in my vocal cord, that vibration is passed to the next particle which is present in the air surrounding my mouth. मेरे mouth के आसपास जितनी भी air है, those vocal cords are passing that vibration particles which are near to my mouth. From here, this disturbance will be passed to the next particle, then to the next, then to the next, then to the next. This way sound is traveled. Sound travels. And sound travels in the form of wave. What is wave? Wave is a kind of disturbance. वो disturbance जो medium से move करती है. कैसे? When the particles of the medium set the neighboring particles into motion. This I will explain how sound propagates or how sound travels. Next, one more thing. Sound waves are called mechanical waves. This is quite important question, children. You need to keep this thing in mind. Why sound waves are called mechanical waves? Sound waves are called mechanical waves because sound waves are characterized by the motion of the particles of the medium. Sound की वजह से particles जो हैं medium के, they come into motion. वो move करते हैं. Because of this, sound wave is called mechanical wave. Sound wave is called mechanical wave because sound wave is characterized by the motion of the particles in the medium. Now children, this is just a basic introduction about the chapter sound. Today I want to complete just one topic that is not there in your syllabus, but I need to tell you. Without that I cannot switch over to the next part. How does sound travel? Or you can say how sound propagates. Propagates means pass through or travels. Sound travels through a medium. You know that I have already told you. Sound needs a medium to travel. In the absence of medium, sound will not be heard. For the sound to be heard, a medium is required. Okay. So what happens when there are everywhere air. Air is a mixture of gases, and those gases are made up of different types of elements, or you can say those elements have different types of particles in them. Same type of particles, okay, but the gases are different, so particles will also be different. There are the particles. Now what will happen? When I speak, when I try to speak, because of that, the vocal cords which are in my throat, they move to and fro. They move to and fro, or they produce a vibration. Because when they are moving like this, earlier the vocal cords were stable, they were here. This place is called, or the place of rest of an object is called place of equilibrium. It is straight, rest. This place is called place of equilibrium. When I try to speak, my vocal cords are moving to and fro. To and fro, forward and backward. When they are moving forward, the particles of the air which are present near my mouth, they are pushed by this vibration of the vocal cords. They are pushed. जब vocal cord ऐसे move करेगी, तो जो particles मेरे पास में हैं, they will get a push. Suppose these are the air particles and this is the vocal cord. When vocal cord is moving like this, what will it do? It will push. Now it is setting the particle of this medium into motion. Okay. Now this particle on getting certain hit, it will push. It will also move to and fro motion. Okay. Now these particles were here. Now because of getting a hit, they will go like this, and again it will come back to its original position. Now these particles will hit the next particles. Then next particles will hit the next. This is how sound travels until it reaches your ears. Now what happens when they set the neighboring particle into motion? So that is why a wave is a disturbance. So particles are moved like this. A wave is a disturbance that moves through a medium when the particles of the medium set the neighboring particle into motion. ये मीडियम के पार्टिकल्स ने अपने आसपास के नेबरिंग पार्टिकल्स को मोशन में ला दिया. Because this is called a wave. It's a kind of disturbance. They were steady earlier, but जब उनको धक्का पड़ा, it caused a disturbance. That is why wave is called a disturbance. Now what will happen when the particles are going forward? Then what happens? Next particles are here, and now the older particles are coming here to hit them. Now what is happening? These two particles are getting close. Now these two are getting close, that because of their closeness, an area of high pressure is created. An area of high pressure is created, and after pushing them, after hitting them, these particles will come back. Now you will see it has hit, it has started moving, it has now, when they will come backward, and these particles will go forward. Now what will happen? A gap has increased. Because of this increase of gap, an area of low pressure is created. So sound is travel in the form of low pressure and high pressure, or pressure variation, which pressure variation is known as disturbance or a wave, and it is also known as density variation. Now you see, when these particles will go towards these particles, will try to hit, इन दोनों के बीच में जितना gap कम होता जाएगा, because of less area, pressure will increase. You know, pressure is inversely proportional to area. Area is less, pressure will increase. Now after hitting them, this part, these particles will come back to their position, and this particle, those have acquired the motion, they have acquired a speed. Now they will move towards the next particles which are there in the medium. Now when they will move that side, and this will move backward, now you see a gap has increased. Because of this increase in gap, an area of low pressure is created. Now area has increased. You know, area is inversely proportional to pressure. Area has increased, so pressure will reduce. This is how the regions of low pressure and high pressures are created when sound travels, and this is how sound travel from origin to the in the medium, I mean to say. That's all, children, for today. Next time we are going to start the characteristics of a sound wave. Thank you.